Hello everyone! Takeoff and landing are the most crucial moments in any flight, where the risks are greatest, and the flight crew's focus and skills are put to the test. In this compilation, you'll see extreme scenarios, close calls, and awe-inspiring piloting. Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Hopefully.
It's hard to believe, but it does happen. The pilot forgot to lower the landing gear while approaching for landing. Fortunately, the plane wasn't damaged during the incident, and the next attempt was successful. Unique footage taken from the cockpit. Only a few centimeters kept them from a potentially dangerous crash caused by a reckless driver. A festival at the airfield in Gmunden, Austria was meant to showcase the Colt biplane, but it was badly damaged when its landing gear broke down on the runway. With just a bit more momentum, the plane might have ended up on the parking lot. A dramatic event occurred in Uttarakhand, India, when an A119 Koala helicopter carrying pilgrims suddenly spun out of control just 25 meters above the landing pad. The cause was later traced to an engine failure, which could have led to a disastrous crash. Fortunately, the experienced pilot was able to regain partial control and safely lands the helicopter near the platform, avoiding a tragedy. London City Airport is notorious for being difficult for pilots because of its location and windy conditions. A Swiss crew barely managed to keep the plane on the runway here. Winter 2020 saw Storm Dennis hit the UK hard, with wind gusts hitting hurricane levels, 74 miles per hour. A Beechcraft Model 18 made an emergency landing at an air show in France. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured.
Enoja.
During landing in extreme weather on the Azores Islands in Portugal, a dangerous day at work. At Sydney Airport, an employee driving a service car bumped into the engine of an Airbus A320 that was being towed to the boarding gate in the domestic terminal.
Uh-oh. No. Shoot. Shoot.
You never know what you might spot while driving near the airport. This video was captured by a dashcam on a highway in California as a plane made such a low approach to land at Lodi Air Park that it nearly grazed passing cars.
What? That plane was so low. I swear that was really close to the truck on the other side.
Good job, man. Good job. Yeah, good job.
Even a rough pre-landing bump isn't an issue. All planes are built to withstand it. The passengers, though, not so much. A Boeing 737, taking off from the airport in Host, Afghanistan, skidded off the runway and collided with the airport fence. The plane sustained significant damage to the tail section of the fuselage and was rerouted for an emergency landing in Kabul.
Oh my gosh.
In this case, at a Texas airport, a Cessna 550 was badly damaged because the runway wasn't long enough to stop the plane on a wet surface.
Oh my gosh.
The Airbus A320 made a sharp turn while heading to its parking area. The cause of the incident was a sudden temperature drop, which made the taxiway unsafe. F-35C carrier-based fighters take off using afterburners.
And then
At Ganges Harbour in British Columbia, an unfortunate incident took place when the engine of a Cessna 208, preparing for a flight to Vancouver International Airport, unexpectedly started. The spinning propeller violently tore into the tail of a stationary DHC-3 Otter in front of it, eventually getting stuck in the remnants of its horizontal stabilizer. Both planes were towed away from the area for major repairs.
Okay, and then you wanted to do more?
Yes, 317 will be here. So Keegan,
Keegan's gonna fly Chris.
He's gonna land in the water. He's gonna land in the water. Nah, he's scaring us.
No, we'd be going out easy. No, he's going down.
He's going down. Right by people. Oh my God.
German Air Force pilots training in Arizona made an emergency landing. Once they realized the landing gear was busted, they decided on a belly landing. It went off without a hitch, except for the inevitable propeller damage.
Jets lined up. Alright, he's got his main gear down. Let's see, he's telling Nick. Yep, he's got it in stops. Okay, I think we're okay now. Now, Nick's obligation is...
Incredible coordination between the pilot and the pickup driver.
And as surely as you can. Good contact this time. Select the front. He's got to get the tail wheel down though if this is going to work. And it's got to be settled down. Nick has to help by slowing down just a bit. I don't see the tail touching down just yet. I think he might.
Yeah, he made it.
A Douglas DC-3 airliner had to make an emergency landing in Alaska on its way from Anchorage Airport to Kodiak. A flawless landing, right onto a moving ship. After the landing gear caught fire, the pilot urgently aborted the takeoff of the passenger Coot at an airport in Angola. It wasn't an easy task. Just 50 meters from the end of the runway, there was a busy public road. When making an emergency landing, the landing gear can add extra risk. For example, it might snap off and pierce the fuel tank. A Boeing 757 flight that left Lanzarote Airport was interrupted after surveillance cameras captured sparks coming from the right engine. Gustav III Airport on the Caribbean island of San Bartolome is considered one of the most beautiful airports in the world. But beauty comes with a price. Piloting here is quite challenging. The runway, only 646 meters long, runs perpendicular to the coast and ends right on the beach. The glide path for landing from the hill is so steep that only the most experienced pilots can handle it. Everything goes perfectly on the first try. A rookie pilot made his first solo landing of a Cessna 170 on the runway and messed up a bit with a control stick. The landing gear of a Beechcraft Duke plane blew out during landing, causing it to skid off the runway.
Stop, Jake!
An impressive takeoff of the supersonic bomber Blackjack. At night, its powerful afterburners look especially cool. Due to strong winds, the crew had to pull off a bit of a drift-style landing at the airport on Madeira Island. This incident was caught on the security cameras at Spring, Texas Airport. A Cirrus Vision SF-50 jet was taxiing for takeoff, but it lost control, crashed into the water. Firefighters came to the rescue. They helped 2 people and 2 dogs safely get out of the cabin.
Nice.
One of the best emergency landings. Despite the landing gear failure, the pilot managed to keep the plane perfectly balanced, avoiding any damage from the propeller or wing contact with the runway. An ultralight single-engine B&F FK9 had to make an emergency landing when its engine failed during climb-out.
eso es underneath the sand. Just that, there's nothing to be.
A thunderous roar of engines. An Airbus A380 circles back for another approach during a test flight at Leipzig-Halle Airport in Germany. Unlike other aircraft, launching a blimp requires a coordinated effort from the entire team. Snow is a form of water, so it's great for a seaplane to land on.